Texas A&M. We are joined by head coach Jim Slosnagel, and our student athletes are Austin Boast and Nathan Detmer. Coach, will you start us off with a statement?
Yeah. Well, first of all, congratulations to Stanford. They certainly have a really good team. Impressive team. What they've done in the last 24 to 36 hours is not easy to do because we think a lot of our team. But what they did was impressive. Also, we've had just an awesome experience here. Obviously, losing is not what we wanted, but the experience we've had this week, being in Palo Alto, town, the people that ran the regional, everybody's just been first class. It's been for me, having been on a regional on this side of the country, super regional, but not a regional. And so the experience for our families was amazing. It was awesome. Today, just felt like they got one more hit than we did. We left 10 guys on. I thought Nathan did great, gave us every opportunity. But what Matthews did in the middle of the game, you got to tip your cap to him. He gave up some hits, but he made pitches when he had to make them. We couldn't get the big hit, and then they either got the big hit or, had some things go their way, which that happens in baseball. The infield singles, and we lose a pop-up in the twilight. So, but they earned it. They're a good team, and we wish them the best next weekend.
Nathan, with how the regional played out, how much were you itching to kind of get out there, and how much was that a kind of driving force to have a showing?
Yeah, I really wanted to get out there for my guys, show what I can do. Really what fueled me is just, especially in this big of a game, like looking to my left and my right before each pitch, and just seeing, guys like Trevor Warner and Austin Boast that have sacrificed so much, and that's really what drove me.
I know it's a different situation, a different place, but how much was this kind of like the Notre Dame game and the kind of response that you needed to have from last year?
Yeah, it was a whole lot like it. Awesome game, awesome feeling. The whole year we've just been preparing for that mentally, and even though it seems like a big game, it's just going out there and doing what you do, and there's no step up. You just sink to the level of your training.
Austin, from your perspective, man, like how good was Stanford? It certainly seemed like just like all the top line guys you saw all year.
Yeah, they're a really good team. Played great defense. Could really swing the bat. We went out there, gave it all every single pitch. They came out on top. Just how baseball works.
Austin, what is your senior season kind of meant to you, and wearing number 12 and all?
Can't really put it into words. Place is my home. I can't think. Sorry. I can't thank my teammates, Coach Slosh, enough. Next question.
Coach, for you, what just Austin and all the seniors on the team, what have they meant to this program?
They've completely changed the direction of the program. Has had nothing to do with head coach. It has everything to do with guys like Austin and Werner, who has another year, but who knows? What's that, JT? Yeah, just all those guys, and it's not just the seniors. The guys who have been here in the last 2 years have changed the expectation of the program. There's going to be a day where we have a new ballpark, and I'm hoping 12 to 15,000 seats, and the whole reason it happened is because of guys like this. They were here when it wasn't great, and they hung around when they could have gone somewhere else. They could have gone to another school. They could have gone to professional baseball last year, and they came back and gave every single thing they had. And we didn't end up where we wanted to end up, but I'd be shocked to find a real Aggie that isn't proud of these kids, and because I tell you I am. And they've made me a better coach. I've learned way more from them than they've learned from me, and so they mean the world to me.
Coach, I know we had a conversation about what your expectations for Nathan yesterday. What was did you have a talk before the game and kind of what was?
No, I didn't. You know, we've had plenty of talks on this year. You know, he knew what was at stake. I think maybe his teammates had some conversations with him just to let him know how much we all believe in him, and I think he did great. You know, I mean, I almost was going to get him against Moore, but I thought he had made good pitches to Moore. I thought he still had less stuff left in the tank, and Moore had hit the homer off Will last night. And you see, he almost hit one off today or the next at bat. So, you know, in hindsight, obviously there's things that you wish, you know, you could take back maybe, but at the end of the day, we couldn't score. I mean, that was the thing. They made pitches. We had competitive at bats. We got in deep counts. We got guys on base. Just 2 out hitting. You know, we left 10 on, they left 6, and they hit 2 balls out of the ballpark, and we just missed on a few. I thought we landed on some balls, but Nathan did great. Nathan did awesome, and so did Shane. So just wasn't our day. I mean, sometimes the other team plays a little bit better. We didn't play bad; they just played better.
First of all, just congrats on the season you guys have had. I wanted to say that first of all. Secondly, just talk about the pitch to Quinn Matthews and just what makes him such a difficult pitch to face, even on short outs for him.
Well, I don't know him. Obviously, he's super competitive for a guy to do what he did the first day of the regional and then come back. And I saw him running down there to get loose, and we knew he was going to come in the game if it was in question. But he was aggressive. You know, he obviously didn't have his very best stuff, very best command. But he competed for his team, and he's Pac-12 pitcher for a reason. And he had to make really good pitches. I thought he made a couple really good pitches to Austin when Austin was right on him, but he made good pitches. And good pitches get out good. You know, they get out the best hitters. So, you know, tip your cap to him. And yeah, I mean, that's what the postseason college baseball is about, is having guys like that give you those kind of performances when your back's against the wall. And Nathan did that for us today, and you know, Quinn did that for his team.
I know it's probably not looking too far ahead, but just what does it say about, you know, Shane having the weekend he did, and obviously Jace for the future as these guys leave, the future of the program?
Yeah, super excited about the future of the program because of the guys like Austin and Nathan who've shown them the way. I mean, the way you have put together a good freshman year is you have people to model, and when you can model Austin Boast, or you can model Brett Minnick, you can model Trevor Werner, you can model JT, or you know, Hunter Haas, Jack Moss. Like, you don't need to hear from the coach. You just look at someone like Austin and you do what he does. And so that's what's been such a luxury for me, really the last 2 years, you know, is to have this level of leadership and character at A&M, and especially in a group. Coach Childress is to be credited for a lot of that, to have these kind of kids here. So, yeah, the future's bright for those particular kids, but the program, we have a lot of work to do. We're right smack dab in the middle of it, but the program needs to continue to move forward in every area of the program, not just the personnel, but in facilities and everything moving forward. That's our job, is to grow the program.
Austin, I know it didn't end up the way you wanted to, but when you look back on the season, does it feel like making the decision to come back and do this another game was the right one?
Yeah, I mean, I never think about that. I mean, I made the decision, and I still feel like it was the right decision. And to answer your question too, this season has meant the world to me, and I wouldn't trade it for anything else. Can't thank the coach enough, Coach Slosh, Coach Early, Fox, Kane. I mean, they did everything for me, and I want to thank my teammates. I mean, battling for me every single day. I mean, it's amazing, and I wouldn't change it.
Anything else for you guys? All right, thank you.
Thank you.